How do you turn people backside from over under? You have to shoot a single leg takedown. I'll show you right now. Turn this shit down. Alright. So if I go to over under, I initiate over under. I move forward and go for the single leg, which, hold on. What's this fucker stance? So I go over under. Holy shit. Did not give you the, they might have changed this shit. Hold on. Hold up. Oh yeah, you have to like push a certain direction too. It's fucking weird, bro. Once I get here, I have to fucking... Why the fuck is he not able to do it? Am I tripping? Let me turn my controller on. Hold on. I don't use it anymore, but I used to love using this shit. Hold up. They change it or something? Are you not able to do it without... That's probably why you're asking, because it's weird now. I had somebody do it to me the other day. Hold up. I don't know why that would change the input, but it used to just be you shoot a takedown. That's all it was. I haven't done it in so long because I just don't grapple as much, but hold on. Do they have to be holding a certain block or some shit? Let me see. I'm trying to see something. Hold on. Probably not. Guess we're gonna have to figure this shit out together, because I swore you just took the back by going for a single leg. Unless I don't know how to shoot single legs anymore. It's fucking weird. Would love to know why he isn't losing stamina. Unless it's only from the bail. I have no clue. Hold up. That would be interesting if it was only from the bail. Change my pick. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? It's never been move based, which is what's confusing me. Wait, what? Yeah, it's never been move based. I don't think they took it out the game. Now I have to figure out how to do it, because you have to be moving forward or some shit. It might be based on this movement. I gotta see. Yeah, it literally might be based on his movement. We gotta see this. Hold on. That would be really trash if it was. But I mean, that's another layer of defense. Okay. No, I need to be. I did it yesterday in my stream, actually. I might just pull it up some. Oh, brother. Give me 5 seconds. I did it yesterday on my stream. Finna check. I'm gonna go the exact matchup I went yesterday, and if it works normally, again, then that means that there's a move that you have to have. I'm gonna just check real quick. I hope I had my controller on. I probably didn't. Let's figure this out. It shouldn't take me long. This just shows that I need to go on my offensive grappling run, bro. That's all this shows. Let's see. Wasn't him. It was like I was using somebody. That was the day before because I was practicing the fucking shit. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, I did it with. Let me see. I think. Okay, I see. All right, all right, all right. I did it with Islam. Let me see and make sure. Luckily, I do have my controller on. Oh shit! I just got it. Okay. I think you have to move up now. Okay, you have to go up. Oh, okay. They just changed the input. I think. I just got it right there. It literally was just a takedown in the past. Wish you could see my controller and see me actively. Okay, I guess. I got it again. I don't think it has to do with that. You have to do some weird input to get it. Bro. Oh, no, no, I got it. 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 Okay. They messed up the input. I know what it is. I know what it is. I just figured it out. It's fucking left trigger and Y. That's why I was tripping. And that's why I did it by accident. Okay, we got it, chat. Right to left trigger and Y. The old takedown input. But if that's the old takedown input, that means that they probably have some other bullshit going on here. That was UFC 4. Yep. So it's so yeah, it's left trigger and then fucking triangle. It's not supposed to be that though. So hold on. I appreciate you, brother. Me and my boy me and my boy Thomas, bro, we just got some more tech going on. Online ranked lagging like hell. I don't know. I haven't played yet this season on ranked. I need to, but I don't know for sure, bro. Let me see. So I said, I think I have to push forward, right, to keep the back. I have to push backwards. I have to do it and then I have to push backwards. See, I don't fucking use the fucking over-under like I used to. There it is. Okay, so you have to go for it. And it needs to go ahead and drop the update now then. So yeah, all you got to do in order to keep the back position is you push towards. So you have to do the takedown and then you push backwards. So if I go clinch up, do the takedown, now I push backwards, like at the same time, I think. Let me see. I remember that's what it was in UFC 4 and I used to spam the fuck out of it. Hold on. So you go clinch up, left trigger, triangle, and it's still taking this back. Whatever, bro. What's good, y'all? If any of y'all want some games or want to lab anything, I'm here, bro. Or if y'all have any like questions or shit that y'all been working on that y'all want to see me do, I don't mind. So I go here and then I just, bro. This is the problem when you don't have the correct fucking inputs. I'm gonna have to check out your channel, big dog. I love to see that everybody is locked in, bro. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of buggy. I don't know. I know a lot of people do it consistently though. So it's not an issue. I'm just trying to. Oh, hold on. I'm not even doing the right thing. Real mug, bro. Real man. Real man. That's why that's what I like to hear, bro. Gatekeeping is lame. Unless it's like a game breaking exploit, then whatever, you know. But the average person on this shit does not need to gatekeep. Maybe a pro player, you got like a pro player playing ESFL, whatever, I guess. But I'm not playing comp right now until they do some shit. And I have this whole, I'm doing this whole walking thing now too. Okay, back to the sprint mechanic. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this. So with this fucking sprint, I'm trying to see if I can fucking use it to cover anything. And of course he has feather step. I'm not mad at feather step, it's just cool. Cool to see. He does not have to leave T. They fixed the push mechanic in the new patch. I seen that shit, bro. So now I don't have to like break the game to do it. That shit is awesome, to be honest. The fuck was that? Yeah, they're fixing the push mechanic, and when I tell y'all, I hated that I had to give up a possible counter to use a defensive counter. Yeah, right now how you push is you have to throw a rear punch and then push. But hold on, let me turn my controller on so you can see it. All you have to do to push is it's the old uppercut mechanic, or it wouldn't even be the old uppercut mechanic. It's just RT and clinch. So right trigger clinch is technically what it would be, but it used to be the old uppercut mechanic. Four. They keep changing the controls, and I'm not mad at it, but it's like, you know, make your mind up. It's my whole opinion. I like me. I'm one of the only people that likes the um the new uppercuts from 5. I think it just makes more sense, bro. 2 buttons for 1 strike is silly for me. But yeah, as you can see my controller here. It's gonna be it's just gonna be these buttons right here. All right, when they patch it in, since I'm in Southpaw, this is what you're gonna throw. Right trigger, boom. For me, I play clean and use my fundamentals. I never use any, man. Play, man. Absolutely, bro. For me, uh, cause I have to, bro. I'm constantly having to play because I have basically like a team, an esports team, right? And even when, cause the cool thing about this game is that the best like style for you to play in this game is kind of sim. It's a mixture of sim and whatever meta. I don't even really think there's a constant meta that has been done. I'm not mad at it, bro. Yeah, it's just what you want to do. You know, I play and I teach players that their main goal is to win, you know? So I have to teach meta, I have to know meta, but then I also, for me personally, I like to play as my character to a certain extent, right? Um, as far as sim versus meta players, I've played alongside both. Um, only time that sim players kind of lose me is that I feel like uh, sometimes sim players will say, for example, if I played the way you did, I'd be number one, you know? Yeah, that's facts. Oh yeah, I play top 100 players that play Connor, bro. It's just for me when I go against Connor, I like to use Volk. I'll literally show you strategically what I like to do against Connor players. So strategically, if I'm using my pick selection, I'm going against Connor. I always go for stamina picks, and that's just because I know that after a certain round, I can force out a certain level of output, and it's gonna turn them around. So I'll give you an example. If I go Volkanovski, right? I already have 100 cardio, cool. But the biggest difference you're gonna see is gonna be perpetual, right? Now when perpetual kicks in, which we're talking about stand up strike, spend less stamina in rounds 2 through 5, I can use volume, right? To force the Connor player to overthrow and gas out. Now what I like to do is before that perk kicks in, I like to You know, if I have a counter, I might take him down or I might focus on the calf kicks before I start to use my volume. You know, if I am Max Holloway, I am focusing still on the stamina a bit, but I'm not trading. I'm not going crazy. Yeah, exactly. I've actually like, I had actually anti-grappled a fucking top 10 player with Connor. You know, it's possible, especially if they're stupid. Like if you go on against a dumb player that doesn't know how to score rounds, you can beat them easy, bro. That's the thing. Just because you wrestle a Connor doesn't mean you're necessarily going to win, especially if it's somebody who knows how to score rounds well. Like for me, if I have a pick making the muscle use exactly, yep, muscle modifiers, all that stuff. And I mean, yeah, the only not problem, but it's not a problem for me because I know how to do it back. So if somebody I won't do certain stuff until somebody does it to me. So if somebody starts stam draining me, I'm like, okay, I guess that's on the board. And I promise you, I know like 10 times as many stam drains as some of these cheesers that play, you know. So if you want to do that, I'll do it too. This is always my, you know, this is the kind of the, it's kind of the, it's the mentality sometimes you got to play with some of these guys. I don't let it like force me to do something, but like, hey, everything's on the board. Everything's on the board, man. That's what happens. Yeah, it just yeah. I don't. For me, I'm not. I wouldn't call myself a sim player. Just being honest, I don't. I think I'm somewhere between. I have the belief. What for me, it's more so. I focus more so on game knowledge than meta. I don't really focus on meta or like sim, so to say. I focus just on game knowledge. So what that means is I focus on my perks, I focus on my attributes, I focus on my moves. And based on what my perks are, my moves are, that's how I operate with that fighter. You know, and a lot of the times it ends up being sim, but I mean, what sim is, the layer that sim adds to gameplay isn't necessarily how realistic it looks. It's like sim is like the skin that you put on top of the like your skill level is like what I'm saying. It's not the skin, but it's like the appearance, you know. So for example, I could show you an example of what I would do play naturally versus what if I was simming what it would look like, right? Because yeah, so if I have Alexander Volkanovski, right? I could use a plethora of different feints, right? I could use hook feints, boom, this, whatever, right? If I'm using feints, I can use whatever feint I want. If I want to sim Volk, okay, I might use his rear uppercut feint. I might use his level change feint, his takedown feint. You know, if I'm simming Volk, I'm going to use feints that he does in real life. Hip feints, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Uppercut feints, you know, to make him react, whatever I want to do. Level change feints, whatever. And that's how I would use his feints, right? But I'll be honest, I mean, if I'm in a game, on average, I'm just using whatever feints I usually use, you know? So it's like, yeah, I have times where I do like to uh use the specific ones. I used to fight, so I just play like that. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I did some. I've done martial. I started out traditional martial arts, and then I did Muay Thai currently, and I actually do like to do some of the things that I do in real life. Mm-hmm. Exactly. He kind of behind the black line. Exactly. Exactly. And that's the stuff I focus on. That's game knowledge based stuff. I'm always focused on game knowledge, game strategy, more than sim. And that's just me being honest. I would not call myself a sim player. I'm just kind of being this bitch. I'm competitive. I'm not really meta either. Because I feel like meta, when you talk about, there's too much going on in this game for there to be one meta. Yeah, Muay Thai is really good, man. I learned so much, you know, from people because, like, with my traditional martial arts background, I had I had good kicks, but they weren't kicks that followed through. I was easily able to follow through with my kicks like they do in Muay Thai, and I was able to learn that. But just feeling the difference in how they kicks, like I might throw my kicks with a snap versus they follow through. with theirs. Like, if I was to throw my kick in thin air, right, not hitting anything, I would be able to throw my kick and then, put my foot right back down. I would be able to throw my kick, keep my stance right there. You have somebody in Muay Thai, when they practice throwing kicks in open air, they're always following through. That's why you see sometimes they do a spin, because when they throw that kick, when they're landing, they're putting all their momentum into that shit, and I know even for some kickboxers, it's that way too. But, you have karate style, taekwondo style kicks that snap and can keep you in your stance, but don't do as much power. Exactly. You got the snap, you got the chop, you know what I'm saying? It's two different things, man. And it all is preference. And the thing is, those kicks that snap, they can do damage and they can do knockout damage, but it takes more accuracy. When you got those kicks that follow through, man, that shin can graze off the top of the head and you can fucking take them out cold. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different thing. And then you can also talk about the amount of, snapping with your kick can also do damage, because with that kick, sometimes people use the flat of your foot, which isn't really ideal if you miss, you know? Block counters and head kick counters and footsies. Absolutely, bro. I love all that. Shit. I think the one thing that I like have been doing and playing is, like, I love using my footwork in and out, you know? In and out, because in this game, at least, I'm stressing that, like, your footwork is your first defense, right? Footwork is your very first defense. After that, you have to be confident in your 50-50 blocking when you're in bad situations, which I talked about in one of my videos, the kickboxing video. So if I'm here, right, or if I'm in this distance, right, I have to understand that I'm able to get hit. If he commits to a stationary strike, I'm going to have to block high, I'm going to have to block low. If I'm out of range, I don't need to worry about that. Okay? And me being out of range, in range, constantly, whatever, circling, pausing, whatever you do, it adds a layer. Stamina patch, I'm so happy so I can stream again. Absolutely. Definitely. I'm going to take a look. Yeah. I just looked at your channel. I just subscribed to you, bro. Yeah, I just dropped a sub, so I'm gonna take a look at what you got going on for sure. Bro, I've been focused, like, timing and fire out beat. Absolutely, bro. And bro, like, I'd say the three, because this is the thing, right? The meta doesn't really, the meta ain't really meta when you think about it, because you talk about the most effective techniques available. I'll keep it real. They don't really tend to be that effective across the board. In UFC 5, there really was a meta, you know? Like, I could go and I could definitely just, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. I'm glad, bro. I am very glad. And I'll talk about that in a second. Like, when you talk about the meta in 5, I could pick out 20 characters that I could play the exact same with, literally. I don't think you can really do that for real in this game. I think you can maybe get 5 or so that you can play very similarly with. Like, and that's the good thing, is that if you play a certain way, you can find picks that, fit your style, which is how it should be. Not what it was which, I'm losing and I can just, do whatever. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, Nas has been on his shit. He's been doing well. Yeah, but when you talk, I just talk about the goal of my channel again, bro. I'm not, bro. I work sales, bro. I don't really have time to, like, make shit pretty. Like, you can see my layout right now is ass, bro. Like, my layout is trash as fuck. And the only reason it's trash is because I'm in here, you know? Just think of me like Iron Man. It's literally just Iron Man with a box of scraps, bro. That's what I'm working with, bro. This is a box of scraps. I'm trying to make some fire shit so y'all can do better with it, because I don't really have time to use half the shit I make and use. You'll see me put out some tech, bro, and learn some tech and never use it again, bro. Real shit. Y'all be doing that shit more than me. I played somebody yesterday. He was doing like 5 different things for my videos. Like, I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know? Connor and volume more effective than game knowledge was my main issue, especially With Feather Step perk being broken as of now, the stamina forgiveness new patch will help a bunch. Yes, I will say this about Feather Step. Feather Step for me was annoying as hell more than anything, right? Feather Step was more annoying than it was like I think it got blown out of proportion just a little bit, right? And I actually like to challenge myself. I see somebody go Sean O'Malley, I like to go TJ. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I like to go TJ. I fuck around, I'll go Aldo. I like using Aldo. I'll go Sean Strickland. So I'm not saying this because I only use Feather Step, but Feather Step was bad. I will be honest. Like looking at some of it, it'll be times where I'm like, bro, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? The style of play you had to play was annoying. It was annoying. Do you cover grappling too or just striking? I cover grappling. I took down all my videos on grappling from 5. I mean, I'll make some new videos on it, but there's like a lot of the stuff in grappling is self-explanatory unless you're talking about exploits. And I mean, I know every exploit, I know every counter to the exploit, so I can drop that. I mean, I guess I can do that. I'll do that soon, but yeah, but I'm saying it's not like this is nothing. I'm not gonna when you look at my videos, you're not gonna get anything that's gonna visually like, oh yeah, bro. The visuals are really what brought me to this video. It's gonna be the stuff that I talk about. Yeah, and this is. I mean, going back to Feather Step for me, because this is I talked about it yesterday. Romero got Feather Step banned from ESFL. He got all Feather Step fighters banned. And I was like, that's a bit harsh, in my opinion. I don't really agree with that, because that's like me getting like pissed off with the fact that the pull triangle is broken and I ban all fighters that have the pull triangle, and I know that the feather step and the footwork controls it more, but man, let's go over all the fighters that have feather step. You got Conor McGregor, you can grapple Conor, you can grapple O'Malley, okay? You can grapple so many of these picks. Fighter guides, I be using Rob Font against O'Malley. His boxing is clean and his cardio is really high, so you can stay on the fence. Exactly. You can deal with it. I will not. I'm not. Don't say that. I'm not saying that it's not broken, but you can deal with it. The feather step. The feather step is probably one of the most annoying perks. I would say, more than anything. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking annoying as hell. Yes, yeah. Cameron, I had a video like a full like I went over literally like everything last game. You can ask anybody that watched my channel before. I went over everything. I went over cage clinch. I went over like literally any video you could think about when talking about like cheese. I went over a lot of it, a lot of that shit. That's true. It did glide, but like when I tell you, the way that you had to deal with it was with a lot of feints. And what I used to do is I used to use my feints, and then I would use feints, cardio, kicks, stuff like that. I'm not saying that it wasn't broken. Like I said, I'm saying you could deal with that. You could find ways around it to where it didn't need to be banned. That's my opinion though. I know we all got a certain stuff, and I did play. I played top 100. I played top 100. I played a lot of players that tried to use it, and like I said, it's frustrating. It's annoying as hell, but yeah, when it's fixed, I think people are still going to be running. I mean, all the same, but it's going to be a bit easier to hit people and punish people, which is going to, it's going to change the way ranked looks. Which I mean, yeah, it doesn't. But none for this game. Yeah, none for this game. Not yet. I've been focused on just what I've been focused on is learning the new game because the new game currently has a lot to offer. Uh, those top guys knew what feints and strikes caused glides, which was nasty and would do it intentionally. Oh, absolutely they would. Oh yeah, bro. UFC, yeah. Cameron, give me a couple of videos. Drop 5 comments of videos you want to see, and I'll make them, bro. I'll fuck around. I'll record them today, bro. I'll post them. I'll record them today. I'll send you the fucking unlisted link, and I'll post them sometime next week or the week after, bro. Yeah, I don't mind doing them, but absolutely, yeah. And I can show you. I know some of the shit they would do, bro. Like they would like the most obvious one would probably be this one right here. Is if they would go fucking lateral hook. I think they should honestly. I'm gonna keep it a bean. They need to like remove this shit. That shit right there is probably the most annoying one. You know, the glide is annoying as hell. They should just, I think, in my opinion, just remove remove that fucking, yeah, altogether. You should not be able to move after you fucking go in that direction. That is annoying as hell. I'll be honest. But a lot of times for me, yeah, I actually, that was one of the things that I was gonna drop in UFC 5, and I call those videos because what I do in my server, my personal server, I dropped. I'll show you actually. I'll show you exactly what I do because um, I did fighter guides in my own server in my channel, but I texted them all out. Uh, I'll show you an example right now. I call them sauce packs, bro. That's what I call them. I call them sauce packs, and I'll show you. I just went over every tool that you could use so that you could win, right? You could win in the meta, right? There would be meta tools, etc., but you would still be simming. Lateral hooks are so trash. I really do hate lateral hooks. Like, they're just goofy. Like, this right, I hate them right here. I think, honestly, when you fucking throw this shit, I think you should stay in place, bro. You know, when I use feather step, you will not. I use what the yeah. This is goofy. I hate this. This right here. I hate that shit. I'll keep it a bean with you. I'll keep it a bean and a half with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you see anything else, like even on this, bro, you just in place. I think that should be addressed because I think any fighter. Let me see. Yeah, nah. I had a guy that only used lunges and fucking body hooks. Yes, that's exactly what I do to people. But like, here's the problem with that, right? When I have somebody who's constantly running away, I do exactly what you do. I'm like, you want to run away? This is the MMA game. I'm going to point fight you. Okay. If I am up 2 rounds, you feel me? If I'm up 2 rounds, then what are you going to do besides lose if that's your only game plan? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. That's the point of it, you know? And I could talk, bro. There's so much stuff I haven't even talked about in my videos, but I'm just focusing on long strikes, calf kicks. See, you fucking get it, bro. You fucking get it, bro. Even this right here, even without feather step, it's always been ass, bro. It's always been ass. The shit's always been ass. The problem is that this backwards movement is faster when you use it, which I'ma be honest. Like, even this shit, I know it's not as fast, but even here, even here, it's still trash, man. Like, it's just, I think it's just when you fucking, oh, it's when you fucking don't move, I guess. When people do this shit, bro, I stay right outside, you know what I'm saying? So if I have somebody who was here, and we're here, they're going like, let's say, here. It's annoying for the most part. I'll say this is annoying just because you can't really punish off of it. But for me, if you end up that far away, bro, and you're all the way on the cage, the amount of knockouts you get on the cage is crazy. Sidekicks can be annoying because you can't catch them, but the amount of punishment you can do on them balances it out. If somebody's throwing this calf kick and I circle inside, It's a cat. It's a counter. The thing that's probably confusing you is the fact that you're probably he's probably still landing. So if he's here going sidekick, right? So look at this, right? It's still landing. Look at this. I slipped that. I not slipped that, but I evaded this. Okay, you're gonna see like last minute, I evaded that, and I still get a counter window. See that? So it's like there's a slight issue with the evasion on the sidekick that might make you not counter. But even just always throw it, bro. It's weird. I don't know why they forced me to get touched, but yeah. If somebody is running, I use a lot of leg kicks and body kicks when they are backing up and take them down when they are near the cage. Absolutely. That's smart. Yeah, the lateral hooks are just fucking trash. I think they should be what I use when I'm on the cage. I love a lateral. I love using a lateral jab to circle out. Okay. I love using a lateral jab to circle out. I don't really use the lateral body hooks. Is that, and I got a question. Is that something you see more so on like stand and bang? Because when I play top 100 ranked, I don't see it a bunch. My guess is that's like prominent in stand and bang. I'm just asking though. There's nothing against. None against that, you know, none against stand and bang, but I'm just asking, is that something you see a lot more there? Yeah, macho. Yeah, no, the sidekick can be annoying, you know, especially because it's that. But the thing about the sidekick and why I like that side, like the sidekick, the one thing that I'll say, it's a footwork read. So if somebody is using in and out footwork, trying to dance right outside of kickboxing range, then I can show you. Hey, Shama, what's other exploits with the feather step? I heard about that one. I heard about the lateral one is really fast. I know this one is really fast when you move out. What other ones? Or is that the like the main one? Goat? Yeah, goat is fun, bro. I think the problem sometimes goat is one of the few entertainers on YouTube, you know? At least for me. You got goat, geese on the practice. I got you, brother. Hold on. If you want to practice drill, I'm gonna help you out real quick. This is something big for y'all, especially y'all who have a hard time with block breaking. Practice punch patterns. So if I have somebody with this combo into, hold on, let me try it again. Turn this stuff off. This is a really good drill just to get your, you know, your shit together. I do jab, lead hook, straight, jab, straight, lead hook. And then what this is gonna teach you is how to react to punch patterns, right? If I see jab, straight, lead hook, then I'm flipping. So all you have to do is just react to the punch you see, and what this is going to do is going to train you on punch patterns, punch direction, shit like that. You can do this with lunges too. Lunge backwards, lunge backwards, lunge away, and this is very easy, very simple, but I'm telling you, it will turn you into a demon. Okay, now the question is, what do I do if they start alternating their strikes? I mean, you practice both, right? So for me, if somebody's going here and they're going, let me see. So if somebody's chasing forward with this combination, I'll just make sure that I practice both. Okay, so I'm good at mentally alting. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say practice that. practice punch patterns, and I'll make a punch pattern video, and I'll show y'all step by step how I get back fresh when I've had like a hard time on ranked, or if I know that like I need to work on this. And then the last thing you want to practice is being right outside of punching range and kicking range. Just practice making the opponent miss. And actually, I do it in a step process, right? So hold on. So if I have my opponent here, he goes. Actually, I start with the feint to make sure. So if he's here, I'm practicing just being right outside the punches. Okay, you want to practice being right here. Okay, practice being here. Practice being here. Okay, because when we get stuck and we get so used to being right here all the time, we forget that we can make them easily miss if we don't engage. So just practice being outside here, because what that opens up is that, right? There's 3 different interruptions I can do off of this, right? And I'll show you. I can interrupt the first punch. I can interrupt after he whiffs the first punch. I can interrupt after he whiffs the second punch. Okay, so I can interrupt the first punch, make him whiff, and interrupt the first. So it's like you can punch during, you can punch after, you can punch after that one, right? Just depends on what you do. And what I will systematically do is I'll go 1, whiff 1, and I'll go whiff 2, boom, there. And you can just practice that over and over again and get used to, you know, because as the game goes on, you'll know exactly which tools to use. And you'll have some people who use that time to flip. And I mean, you can just bait it out for a head kick or a fucking, from here, he's going here, or a hook, right? The problem is, of course, is going to be like, you're going to want to do something close. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you for this subscription, man. We're trying to get those fucking watch hours up so I can start doing the paid. I'm gonna make all my fucking those fighter pack videos, which I call them sauce packs. Like I said, my sauce pack videos are probably gonna be on the paid thing, you know, just because I mean, shit, it'll give me a little bit of motivation, I guess, for memberships. So yeah, I'll do that. But all of my main videos should be here, you know. But yeah, those are fun videos anyway. Let me see. What's other shit? Oh yeah, and then once you do this with the strikes, you want to do this with kicks as well. So if I'm here, practice being outside of kicks as well. All your defense starts with your footwork. So because you got to understand, kicking range, as you can see, kicking range is different than boxing range. As you see, I'm getting hit here. I have to start here. I have to start in kicking range and then back up. So you will learn naturally. The more you do this, you will naturally learn how to circle, how to really get it. Because what you also don't want to do, look at this. If I'm here and I back up too much, I'm already knowing. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna put nothing important behind that shit. I'm not gonna put nothing important behind the membership. But I appreciate you telling me that, because I might just not at this point. I think the membership just might be fun. Like if there's something that I'm really skeptical about putting out, I could just put the membership behind it. I'm like, okay, this is something I want people to know, but I don't want everybody fucking stam draining, for example. You know, like type shit. It just depends on what it is, you know. Or I might make all my unlisteds. All my unlisted videos I'm too lazy to put out, I might put as a membership. What is he talking about? Oh yeah, I'm already knowing. I'm about to go through some fighters I'll do guides on. What I was thinking of, no, this is what I'll do. Shama, this is what I'm gonna do, bro. My fighter guides, for the guides for using the fighters, I'm gonna put the membership behind. Counter picks against and how to beat the fighters, I'm gonna put that just normally out. I'm gonna just put that out there like just normally, and I'll show you like what I mean. So I'm gonna have videos like, for example, like, you know, my how to use Mauricio Hufi guide, for example, right? That guide I will put behind the membership, whatever, all that shit, use all the tech, whatever. But if I'm doing a video, and this is a video idea that I've thought of, is I'm gonna do like a how to beat Sean O'Malley video. And I'm gonna give you 3 different styles of picks. I'm gonna have like Piotr Jan, I'm gonna have TJ Dillashaw, and then maybe who else is a normal pick that you might use? A pick with feather step. I gave you one with Hunter. I gave you one with none. Oh, he has Hunter too. But what's one without Hunter? Yep. All right, go Aldo. I'll give you a bunch of different picks to use and strategies. That's one video that I've been thinking about and like has been on my mind. But I mean, I think all your strikers have movement perks. I'm pretty sure like all of them except Garbrandt, which I mean, we keep it a beam, bro. Garbrandt is getting pieced from the outside, bro, every time. Like in this game. Unless you get them to the cage. If you can get Sean O'Malley to the cage with Cody Garbrandt, you can get that, bro. You can get that double drop easy as fuck. And I bet on that shit. When I see somebody go Sean O'Malley and they just like to hug the cage, I'm going for the double drop every time, bro. I'm looking for that fucking. I'm catch you with the uppercut as you go down, bro. Because you gotta be smart, man. If you're going somebody like that. On defense, what do you stare at on your opponent? I don't stare at anything. A lot of my reactions I build in practice mode. So let me explain and show you what I mean. Okay. This is why practice mode is so cool. So we're gonna use this stupid fucking calf I made. But actually, this is what I'll say. I'll tell you ideally where you want to stare at your opponent on defense, and then I'll just tell you all that I don't stare at anything, and it works perfectly fine. Okay. When I am in practice mode, the reason why I use practice mode is for muscle memory, so that while I'm playing, I don't need to think about what I'm doing. I'll show you what I mean. So if my opponent is throwing a repetitive combination or throwing a certain, hold on, let's see. Turn all this off and I'll show you what I mean, because muscle memory is like up there with reaction time. It's one of the most important things next to reaction time. So this, for example, I could do this shit with one eye open, not looking at anything, because the easy reason why it's so simple is because it's something that I took time to learn, right? And naturally my brain is acting and is, I know which way to move, okay? Of course, if it wants to let me fucking slip. So boom, pull off the straight, slip off the lead hook. Now the question, of course, is what do I do if they mix it up? That's obvious, is that when I'm in practice mode, a very big mix up that players usually do is they'll go jab, lead hook, hook. What I do is I'll do that first drill, right, which is jab, straight, lead hook moving forward, and then jab, lead hook, straight. And then once I'm done with that, I will do jab, lead hook, rear hook by itself just to practice mentally switching, okay, to where I know what you're going to throw next. I'm waiting for that cue, and I'm going to counter. Man, do you know which fighter on UFC 6 has the meta style? You're from UFC 5. I'll tell you in a second exactly, because it's yeah, I'll tell you in a second. But on where you want to look at, I like to look at the shoulder kinda, and I will do a system like if I was looking at trying to figure out what you're gonna throw or whatever. I look at the shoulder of my opponent, and when I throw that lead hook, for example, the reason why I look at the shoulder of the opponent is because if I was really locked in, let's say I was really locked in, and you asked me like, bro, you gotta look somewhere, you gotta be keyed in. I would look at the shoulder because this right here, it's a lot easier to see in my peripheral. This load up, and off of this lead hook, I can do a lot of stuff. As soon as this lead hook is thrown, there's not a lot of options that he can go off of. He can go lead hook, rear hook, lead hook straight, right? He can go lead hook, uppercut. He can go lead hook, pause, lead hook, which isn't really a problem because if he goes lead hook, pause, lead hook, and I go slip, I can pull right off of it, right? Which I'll show you. Hold on. So if he's here, and let's say he goes lead hook, pause, lead hook, right? To catch me when I slip, I can pull right after. So that's not a problem if I see him pause, because I can go slip, waiting for the hook. I can go slip away, waiting for that, and then pull right off of it if he tries to double up, But I would look at the shoulders because I would like to know exactly when, or like the top region, you know, because I want to know when that lead hook is thrown. Because when that lead hook is thrown, I pretty much know where the next strike is coming from. And because of the fact that they don't have, I don't think lead hook. Let's see if it is. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, they do have like lead hook overhand as a combo, but you can see how slow it is. It's not fast enough to where I need to be like worried about it. Well, I guess. Yeah. Nobody throws lead hook overhand though, bro, and you can duck, you know, still if you make a read. Somebody who's throwing lead hook overhand, they're reading you at the end of the day. So yeah, I would say, I mean, look at the shoulders, but instead of what you look at, practice your counters over and over again. You know, so if there's something that you have a hard time with, see how much reaction time you can put into it, and then you'll have a good time. But even denials on the ground, nobody's thinking about, oh, I see it this way, I'm denying, I see it this way. Nobody's locked in the whole time. It's about 80%. It's like, no, I'll say it's like 40% reaction time, 40% muscle memory, and then the other 20% is like it's your anticipation and your reads and stuff like that. Because here's the thing, you don't want to be going fully off of anticipation, because that's how you get mixed. That's how you get done badly. If I know you're anticipating, you can. If I know you're only anticipating, because I mean, muscle memory is a part of anticipation. Also, if you like anything I do, quality thumbnails, hit me up Discord. Oh man, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I definitely will hit you up because I get lazy, bro. I get lazy as hell. Like I have the video right there and I just get lazy and I don't do it. But what we're gonna do right now is this is what I do. First place I take my tech is quick match. Obviously because it's easier. I take it to quick match first. And then on my own time I take it to rank. And then when I figure out something that constantly works, I'll take it to the lab one more time and I'll start practicing it. So I do it normally. I just want to see. I'm going to see two things. I want to see with this sprint. If I go on, because I'll be honest, bro. If I get on ranked and I run into somebody I know, I'm not going to be practicing tech no more, gang. You know, that's it, bro. I'm like, okay, we locked, bro. So we're going to see who's somebody with slow ass footwork. Let's go somebody that's like ass. I'm going to go somebody like really fucking bad. Exactly. See? You feel me? Yeah, it's a mixture of all that, man. Because of what I will say, because when I played in esports, when I played like ESFL, prime time, those leagues, I had to use ranked to just keep my competitive and composure mind up. It had nothing to do with the fact that the players were better. It more so just had to do I had to stay competitive, you know? It is, yeah, ranked is ineffective when learning, I'll be honest. Yeah, quick fight is good. Like I said, quick fight is good more so for if I'm testing a style, right? And I'll say it's good. It's pretty good right now too, cause I'll hop on quick match and I'll run into some weird, annoying styles. And when I see a weird, annoying style, that always means that he's doing something that can either be replicated or that I need to work on. We're gonna go Wanderlei Silva, who has, let's look at this, 91 footwork or 89 Nick Diaz. He has 91 footwork with 74 inch reach. We're gonna be getting our ass beat here. But it's worth the try. And I want to use the sprint. I want to use the sprint, bro. Don't grapple me, bro. If he tries to grapple me, I'm gonna just tap him out, bro. We'll keep it real. I respect him for going the matchup. This is a funny ass matchup, but I hope he doesn't shoot 500 times. If he does, it's no problem, but still.
Ready? Good? Let's go.
he's throwing calf kicks with Chelsea on it. And I just ran into that. Okay. Cutting off the distance. Oh my god. These combos are funny as fuck. Like, as you can see, bro, just by cutting off distance, bro, you fucking, like, stop so much shit. That's so crazy, the amount of damage I can do. Partially the reason why I'm not defending it. Oh my god, I keep running into his kicks. That's one thing. Okay, so probably running into kicks is not ideal. Every time I try to do the sprint, because I'm used to fucking, alright, combo off of it. I'm gonna just let him whiff. I'm gonna let him whiff, and we're gonna just call it a day. I love that. This is what trash footwork looks like. No. I could just let him gag, bro. We're trying to, okay, so if he's there, he's gonna throw his kick again, get countered, and he's gonna just keep doing this, bro. This is like the part that I have to remember. Partially because I have ass footwork. I can lunge backwards on this too, like that. I could just do that all day, but that's not the point we're trying to do. We are trying to figure out the sprint. So if I sprint forward, okay, that's not enough distance. Sprint. Ooh, that's interesting. So if he whiffs and he's on this case, let's say he whiffs right there. If he whips, let's say, I do like the fact that if I sprint forward, I can keep him somewhere. I can keep him right here. Boom. Okay, that's kind of cool. So if I'm here, but I'm getting interrupted every time I open up. I know it is going to do a stamina. Oh, calf kick. Head kick works too. Double head kick. I know I could duck on that, but I don't care. That's so interesting. I thought he would be done throwing. I'm gonna just let him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Dumbass, man. If I restart the game every match. Around.
Stop.
I haven't even looked at my move set. I know I probably have all heavy strikes as well. Efficient jab, efficient cross, and too heavy. What the fuck? That is so funny. That's a funny ass build. Oh, and he has a long back overhand. I'm thinking I could use kicks. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. They are unforgiving. Holy shit. They say, motherfucker, you throw a heavy lead body knee. That's interesting. I haven't seen that yet. Y'all know anyone else that has a heavy? Yes, we can remaster this motherfucker. And if anybody in chat wants to run it, I'm down, bro.
Let's go.
I'm gonna throw this heavy lead body knee, see what it's talking about. Oosh.
That's it. That's awesome striking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. Okay, bro. Oh my god. Bro. You think he'd drop his hands to fucking defend his body, but I guess we're just doing it this way. Alright, bro. Are you on US? I'm on US servers. I don't mind though, bro. Just throw it again, bro. Every time I open up. Every time I think he's done, bro. Every time I think he's done. He said he wanted a rematch. I want to see if I can run into somebody that actually fucking that's boxing more than just throwing random shit. I don't know. Well, what I'll say, um, this guy hopefully is gonna pressure me. I'm gonna show you what I like to do. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. If this guy has a good calf kick, he might fry my shit. Because calf kick, that's what makes Alex so good that a lot of people don't use. It's his calf kicks, bro. Street Fighter 13. Or he's undefeated in the streets.
You ready to fight?
I hope this guy just pressure fights me.
Aí, começou.
Skush.
Vamos lá. Let's work.
Is that your thing? So if I'm here, one thing I like to do, if I just use my jab, right? I can do something, right? And what I'm going to end up doing by using my jab is I'm breaking his block. Why is me breaking his block important? It's because if I break his block, he has to reset. If he doesn't reset, I'll show you what's going to happen because he's probably just going to sit here. He gets block broken. So just by me threatening block breaking, I can just keep him off of me. I can also use lunges like that. So I can use a number of things. Another thing I can do is I can use body strikes. So if he throws, okay, that hurts. If he throws, right, and he's trying to reset in the pocket instead of backing up, right, then I can, okay, so he's going to jab lead hook. If he throws and he resets in the pocket, then I can use body strikes because of how close he is. Nice high kick. I could also probably use calf kicks here if I was like really fucking concerned.
Liga na mão direita, tá bom?
You know,
Foi pro alto.
I can even go lateral on that. Nice calf kick from him. He's gonna whiff the next body hook he throws. So yeah, the jabbing, I like to jab. I'll jab feint just to get what I want out of him. Just by me jabbing, right? And then you see right here, every time he resets, every time he whiffs, he has to reset, bro. Especially with heavy strikes. He's going to lead a hook to the body uppercut every time. I need to practice that.
Manda pro chão, vai, pra ganhar.
Part of the reason he's doing so bad is because that was a beautiful checkup from him. I ain't gonna lie. Part of the reason.
É isso aí, acertou.
Part of the reason.
Manda ver.
Okay, bro. Okay. I mean, another thing I could do is the block counter to the body. I'm just more so worried about keeping him off me, bro. So if he goes to that body again, I can block counter him as well. Which I mean, if he's gonna.
Isso aí, continua, continua. Let's go, you can do it.
I got traumatized by one Song Yadong player who was on my face all the time. The identical hook looking uppers. I could not jab interrupt off him. I'll show you exactly why you couldn't. Let me show you. Now, it's funny that you say Song Yadong. There's a reason why you couldn't jab him off of you. He has one move. He has one move in particular that helps him. You can tell me whether or not he was using it, but the rear hook, I'll show you. What was the matchup? Who were you going? You had a Song Yadong you were going against. What matchup were you? What was your pick? You went Sean? Okay, Sean O'Malley. He had Song You Don't. Now the thing about Song is that rear hook is a long rear hook, bro. Let's just look at what else, because I know he has a long rear hook. I don't know if he has any other long strikes, but you see that? He has a long rear hook. He has a heavy lead hook. He has a heavy cross. What else? Any other heavy strikes? Long strikes. He has a heavy rear body uppercut. Okay, those are the only thing. Biggest things we want to pay attention to: heavy cross, heavy lead hook, long rear hook. With his long rear hook, right? That right there, as you can see, he can reach a far way. He can reach super far. He can probably reach farther than I can with my rear hook. The only way that I'm really be able to get out of here is my... Yeah, now see? Hold on. Okay, now we're talking about some real shit here. Because I'm gonna go to Sean Strickland next. I have a whole video about this. He has a... This is why, make sure that y'all read that guide. The guide was not really helpful in UFC 5 for real. Why is his hook short now? But when I fucking... Okay. His short... What? I know he has short arms. Whatever. Okay. Let's show y'all something here. So, what you're going to see is I can reach with my rear. I can reach way longer with this strike than with my lead. Which you typically like, oh, he has more. No. You see how I can land with my rear punch, but not my lead punch? It's because that lead punch is heavy, okay? And that rear punch, that lead punch is heavy, the rear punch is long, okay? I'm going to show you something that I hope helps as well. How do you do the long one? All you do is you just throw. I don't know why his animation shortens up here, but it's still a long strike. For whatever reason, his animation kind of... I don't know why he has this thing going on to where it shortens up when stationary, but it's long when he moves. That's weird. But I'm going to show you a better example. Yeah, because that lead hook looks like an upper. I see. Oh, shit. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's weird. So that I don't know what they did to the strike, but you see, like when he's moving forward, it turns long, but right here, like right here, it's... I mean, it still is a long strike. It still is a long strike. But that's why you're probably getting fried, is because you're not paying attention to the strike types. That straight punch, 22 damage. That lead hook, 28 damage. Okay? You see how my lead hook does more damage than my lead uppercut? That's not normal, bro. Look at how much my lead hook damage does versus his. My lead hook, or his lead hook, right? 28. Mine is 21, gang. You gotta pay attention to that shit. Songs dong hurts it do. He be putting a hurt on somebody. He be putting a hurt on him. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna talk about Strickland next. The Strickland, they intentionally like made him this way because this is how he fights in real life. Okay, I made a video on this already. So look at this. Look at this. You see this? Jab, lead hook, right? You see this? Bop, bop, right? It's all at the same range, bro. That's because if we look at his move set, right? His move set is long. He has a long ass move set. Long lead hook, long rear hook, long lead body hook, long rear body hook, long lead overhand, long rear back overhand. The reason why they did this is so you can play like Sean Strickland, standing straight up, pop at range. Understand that my lead hook, funnily enough, my lead hook is actually longer than Izzy's. Even though he has a huge reach advantage on me, he can hit me. So you see how I can't hit him? Like this distance I can't hit him? He can hit me. That's all because of strike types. So it's deeper than reach. And when you understand this, and what I'll say what you do is make sure that you are they think they some hot shit on bro. You ain't lying. His right here hand is what throws me. Yes, it's also the same thing. See that? It's also there. What I do, I'm gonna be honest to you, just being aware of it is gonna help, okay? And this is also something to understand. Just because it's a long strike does not mean you can't pull it, okay? I can still pull it. I can still pull it in the pocket. I can still pull in the pocket, okay? What I would suggest, if you're going against long strikes, I like to play outside of long strikes, okay? And you just gotta be aware, bro. I'm gonna keep it honest. If you're not aware of them being long strikes, you're gonna be, how's he hitting me? How's he interrupting me? I wouldn't say never get into the pocket because you can still like interrupt him, right? So if he's here, if he's going like jab, pause, jab, right? I can still interrupt him with my lead hook, right? You see that? You just be aware of it, bro. You just have to be aware of it. And when you're aware of it, understand the trades you can do, right? So if I'm here, he can keep me at this range, right? And he's gonna land more than me. If I'm so, I'll show you. So look at this. Hold on. So if he's here, hold on. Let me try to. You see how he's gonna hit me right here? Hold on, look at this. Let me try to trade it. It's gonna be weird. It's just weird, bro. Like, I'm trying to find the perfect distance, but it happens all the time in game. I mean, just be aware of it, bro. Being aware of that shit is step one, bro. If I'm going against Sean Strickland, Sean Strickland has a very good build in this game. Some things I'm doing if I'm going against Sean Strickland. Calf kicking, okay. I know he has, I think he has decent leg health, but I calf kick. Okay, I will use my slip counters, duck counters. Okay, I will use my interruptions, but I'm not gonna sit here and trade, okay? I personally don't really trade at all in this game anymore. If you're aware at the range of whatever he's throwing, you will have an easier time, okay? Some of you all, and I'll show you this, some of you are used to floating out in this range, which I'll show you. So if he's here, you see how he misses there? How he's making me miss here? I see you have a new meta boxing combo. Jab, lead hook, straight, lead hook. Jab, lead, straight. Oh yeah, this one, the jab lead hook is, everyone uses the jab lead hook because it's the fastest strikes. The jab has new properties in this game. Not necessarily new properties, but it's just weird, bro. It's really weird. If you try to slip a strike off the jab and counter, it fucks you over, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. Okay, look at this. 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 Okay. I'll give you a good example. I'll give you a good example, G. If I go, and this is why y'all be getting fucked up too. If I go here and I try to do a rear slip uppercut, there's a good chance that I'm gonna get popped, okay? Unless I have like really good fucking timing. If I go here and then try to fucking pause after, let me see, hold on. Unless I slip and rip perfect, he can interrupt me. Hold on, let me do a better. And that just has to do with when you slip a jab, the lead hook, the strike after comes out at the same speed. Look at this. Yeah, I slipped the jab and the other strike is coming out at the same speed. So that means if I'm one that likes to go like slip, pause, strike, I'm gonna get fried. As you can see, every time I slip, it's still coming out at the same speed with the jab. If I go straight lead hook, you're gonna see a difference here. You see how there's a pause? There's a pause. I have a counter window. For whatever reason, they made it so the jab does not have a counter window. Now that probably has some type of systematic value, but look, if he lands, he gets it. If I slip, there's a pause there. If I get hit, then it's something different. But if you want to slip the jab, always throw a slip straight. The slip straight is very good. That's one of the only ones that's gonna, I'll say, that's gonna be trustworthy. Okay, your slip straight, slip and rip, slip straight is gonna be good. So if he's here, right? But you gotta time that shit like perfect. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Right? You can do anything technically, but I'm just always careful of trying to rip off that. This is why the lab is important. This is why game understanding is important, bro. You know what I'm saying? That slip straight is always gonna be there though. So if you slip and rip that straight, it's gonna help you with the jabs more than a slip uppercut. Which I mean, oh, this is what I was saying. Okay. So look at this, right? So if you do a moving slip hook as well, you're gonna be cooked, right? You see that? I'm gonna get slapped. If I throw it with the jab, I can catch him. Okay? Right? Or he can catch me, right? If he goes straight lead hook, right? You're gonna see a difference. Because of that pause window, now he can fucking slip hook you. Okay? The moving slip has a window because there's a pause there, right? People don't know that moving slips still work, but they have to be on straight punches and uppercuts. Moving slips still work, but they work on straight punches and uppercuts. No different if somebody goes, I'll give you another good example. It goes, try to get underneath. Oh my God, I suck. There, you see that? So if I'm here and I go here. Let me try it again. Hold on. There you see. If I duck under, I get a counter window. Man, I hate practice mode. I learned 3, 4, 5. Only on ranked. Am I cooked for this one? No, bro. Like, you don't need practice mode. Yes, and then I throw in the teeth when I'm cooked. You don't need practice mode, but like, I'll give you my example. I work sales. I have to work extra hours sometimes, you know, and I don't have time to learn through ranked, right? You feel me? Like, that's what it's like. You feel me? So it's like basically I don't have time. And this is not, I'm not one of those guys who try to flex being a slave to the system, bro. I'm not flexing that shit. I'm just saying I genuinely don't have time. I have a fiance and I have work and I work overtime sometimes, right? for someone like me, I have to be very intentional with my time. So that's why I got so good at using practice mode, so I could stay on top of it and I could still perform. I'm still beating players who play tens like way longer than me. Where do they beat me is experience, bro. You can't really trade in the experience of ranked for this, right? Ranked has its place for competition and understanding and composure. Practice mode can do something that ranked can't do at a fast pace, and that is you can learn something on practice mode in a day that takes probably a week and some more change on ranked. I promise you that, bro. Okay? Because repetition is what does it, bro. Repetition is what does it. It doesn't matter what type of player you are. The problem is the grappling, though. Like, that's when you have to have a partner like AG. Hey, bro, you trying to hop on and do this shit? Yeah. Let's get back to the sprint mechanic, though. If y'all have any other questions, bro, I'll keep breaking it down. I don't care. Just let me know. We are labbing. Today, we figured out something. I replaced doing practice by watching you. Hey, and that's cool. And that's cool. I appreciate it. There's not, like I said, you don't need practice mode. You don't need it. But to, if you want to learn very quickly, right, or adopt something very fast, then practice mode is really good for that. If there's a range that you're fucking up, practice. It's 15 minutes, bro. It don't take hours. I'm not asking you to play hours in practice mode. People think I'm in hours in practice mode. I really don't be, bro. I hop in here, probably 15 minutes, practice something, and then I just go to ranked or I get off, bro. It only takes 15 minutes. That's why it's so cool, bro. It's no different than if somebody is batting, somebody's practicing like a fucking kick and they do that kick over and over and over and over and over again. That's how you get sharp at it. You know what I'm saying? So but you can get sharp with ranked by doing the same combos you throw over and over and over again. What's the problem with ranked? There's stuff that gets in the way. What are some things that are going to get in the way when you're in ranked? You're going to be competitive. You might be too competitive to work on something, or it just might not be there. You can't force tech on somebody that's like not doing what you want them to. I can't force anybody to throw double hooks. If I'm working on check hooking on double hooks, right? I can't force anybody to do it. What can I force to do it? I can force a bot to do it. Actually, I just saw something interesting. If I do fucking double hooks at straight range, this is another thing you gotta pay attention. I swore he just evaded that shit. Oh. You can evade that shit by being at a certain range. It's hilarious. What the fuck? So if he goes like, let me see. Hold on. He kind of just evaded that shit by fucking. It was like for a split second. Since he's leaning forward with this hook, it's not there, but yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, you don't need practice mode, game. But if you want it to be easier, if you're trying to learn something, practice mode is the best way to do it. It's not ranked. That's what I'll be honest about. Ranked is not good for repetition or fast learning. You use practice mode to fast learn shit, Same, bro. Same. No, and that's the thing. Ranked offers a lot. It does. It's whatever you prefer, man. Yeah, Bear, if you want to run some, we can run it, gang. If anybody in the chat want to run it and whoop on me a little bit. I'm a little rusty, bro. Not rusty. I ain't making a rusty excuse. Y'all been killing it, bro. I've been having some good fights with y'all. Bear, if you trying to run it, just let me know, bro. In the meantime. Oh, that's why you sent it there. My bad, bro. I was wondering why you put Street Fighter 13. Let's get it, bro. Let's freaking get it, bro. all good. No problem, bro. Gonna have some good matches. I'm at my best. Bet, bro. Let me know when you accept that friend request, bro. Oh boy, Jug. J score. I know I need to unfriend some people on this bitch, bro. Cause I think it starts glitching when you got too many friends. Hey, I sent you an invite, gang. Bet. And now I got Jay scoring after that. Oh, we about to have some good matches. Event mode. Oh, you don't see it? Let me try again, dude. Is this not you? Or did I put that in right? Oh, wrong. Is this you? It's Scrappy 1300. Yo, EA John. We can do stand and jump. Just we don't have to grapple. We can just do stand and jump, bro. So that means you get the knockdown, you finish. If you don't get the finish, you get up. That's what I do. You can do stand and jump. I don't mind. All right, Jit. Tony players. Oh, bro, you gotta know how to fight Tony, bro. If you try to, that's the thing. Oh, let's try it again then. Let me see how I typed it. Street Fighter 13. Did I not type that right? I know you're not Street Fighter. I know you not. I'm trying to fucking like figure this shit out. There it is. What weight you want, gang? Oh, probably. Hey, I ain't mad at it, bro. I ain't mad at it. Got it. Still new. No problem, brother. No problem. What weight did you want, bro? Do 2 or so different weights. Excuse me. That's disrespectful. I was not there when I was. Is that Connor? Oh, it's Max Holloway. But I'ma work with Robbie Lawler. I've been trying to use him. Y'all gonna see a very dirty fight from me. I love the idea of Robbie Lawler is pretty cool to me. So that's why I'm working with him. Problem here is gonna be my head movement. I'm probably gonna get fried to the head, but
You ready to fight?
Let's work.
Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Ooh, that boy's spinning.
Let them go now. Low kick is there. It's there. Nice. Great shot. Great shot. Keep the pressure on.
You gotta get in that dirt. You gotta get in that dirt, bro.
To the move.
I could definitely get out of there. That I'm tripping. Nice. Get over here.
Use your defense. Keep that right hand up.
That's fine. That's fine. Eating all that.
That's the pace. There you go. Keep that pace up. One more time.
That's the thing, bro. You don't gotta do a lot with Robbie. It's like you just gotta land though. If you play like you need to do a lot with Robbie, you're gonna get fried. I'm gonna make him miss the next thing he does.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going. Finish. Cover up. Cover up. Cover up. Keep moving. Cover up. Keep that pressure on him. Punch,
Nice.
punch.
That's how you go.
Nice job.
Oh, he's going upper on the third every time.
Hands up.
He's also
hands
not
up.
blocking low.
Body
Ooh,
head.
that's crazy.
Finish. One more time. More.
Nice.
More.
Think I have my perk
Can't
on.
take too much more pressure.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna hit you for sure.
Let's go. He's cut. Work that cut.
Oh my god.
Hands high. Protect your face.
Time. Time.
Good shit, bro. Good shit. This is fun. Good work.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
This is your round. Here we go.
Oh, nice. Clean.
I want you to make that cut worse now.
Ooh, nice. Good lunge.
Side. Side. Move. Move. You gotta move. Move. Listen to my voice. You gotta move. All right, you gotta hurt. You gotta hurt. Go after that cut. Go after that cut. Strike. Push, 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 push. Heavy on the cut. Heavy on the cut.
You can't play with that boy. Oh, that's so crazy. That's that perk, bro. That's that perk, man.
Just like that. Don't stop it. Don't stop it.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it. Nice hook. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, boy, that boy Robbie.
Cover up.
Good shit, man. Gotta wear him out. See, here's the thing, bro. People like a lot of people aren't liking Robbie Lawler because they kind of. I think they like focus on trading more than landing. Respect, good shit, bro.
Your winner by an unbelievable KO.
I can explain it right now, actually. So, the we're gonna look at the stats and then we're gonna fucking. I'll explain exactly what happened. Good fight, bro. Now we can run another one. So you got the 121 round 162. So you can see there's multiple stuff going on. The obvious part is that because I have more power and I'm picking my shots instead of trading, it gives me access to. Oh, you did, bro. We could keep playing. If you want to go a different round, we can, bro. That was fun as fuck, though. You did. You did well. I'm gonna switch the pickup next, though. But yeah, there's a lot of shit going on when you got Robbie Lawler. And if you don't, and don't mind me, I'm about to just go over his stats and shit real quick. So with Robbie, I don't have a lot of like crazy shit going on, but 97 punch power, it's pretty good. That's really good. I have 97 punch power, high hooks and stuff like that, and I also have Tiger and Stinger. I have Perpetual, which Perpetual helps me rounds 2 through 5 with my stamina. That's why I was starting to up my significant strike output. Unbreakable is what stopped me from being fried. Okay, it's what stopped me from getting fried in that next round. Right. So yeah, this next fight, I will be honest, is gonna be a pretty tough fight, but I think I can make it work. I don't know if I want to go Robbie, if I want to go someone else. Nate Diaz. I like Nate Diaz, man. But he'd be a bit of a punching bag, and I like Nate, bro. I'm trying to work on my Nate Diaz. I'm trying to see who I want to go right now. We'll go for the GSP. You don't gotta worry about me taking it down, bro. Just mixing this shit in. So now it's different. But yeah, the reason why Robbie didn't get stunned is it was all the perks I got, bro. And when you use those perks effectively, it looks different. It looks different, man. You gotta pay attention to that.
Good. Let's go.
Like here, I can't do what I just did with the last one. You're not gonna see me do it at all. Oh shit.
Yeah, have some fun.
Oh, nice high.
Let's attack that lead leg with a low kick now.
Thought I was out. He's starting with this kick, so I give him space.
Nice. Good. Twinkle toes.
He's not blocking though. He's just trying to use distance. Oh, now he is.
Good. Keep the pressure on him. You're doing great here. Nice, Enzo. Nice. Just like that.
Ooh, that's nice.
Exactly like that. Keep working.
Ooh.
Forward, forward, forward.
Mm.
Good. Work that right.
Ooh.
I need you to keep pushing forward. Good. Keep the pressure on. You're doing good.
Oh shit.
Distance. Four strikes.
Nice good slip. Around, brother.
Ready, John? Ready? Let's go to work.
Hey, hands up. Protect your face. There you go.
Oh shit. Reset. So this is where I reset. Oh nice.
Protect yourself. Protect your face. Front hand up. Front hand up. Keep pushing. Keep busy. Circle to his right.
Nice. Good high kick.
Nice shot. Stay calm. Awesome. Perfect shot. He's hurt. Cut him off. Let's go to finish. Perfect. He's hurt. He's hurt. Let's go.
Good fight, bro. Good shit, brother. Yeah, bro. If he wants, we can do one more, or we can just switch. Good shit, man. Oh, you saying after Jay scoring? Yeah, Jay was next, and then I'll invite you after. Good shit. Do you want another one, Bear, or am I moving to Jay? Yeah, no, that's okay, man. GSP is tough, man. You gotta, I ain't gonna lie. GSP is a nice one, bro. What weight would you like for the last game? It can be any weight. If you take me to women's, I won't know who to pick, but I don't really care. Just yeah. If we go any weight above middleweight, I will be grappling though. Lightweight, bet, no problem. Things will never be the same. It's just the way it is. Tony. I thought he was going Tony. Got Max. You got a lot of picks to choose from. See who he goes. Oh, if he go Tony, I cannot go for. Who's a good? He got Tony. Best matchup for me to go would be. No, you can go Tony. It's fine. I'm just trying to. I'm thinking. It's the obvious pick though. Let's go. Why don't you like standing back? I'm afraid that I will lose my rhythm on MMA. Ain't nothing wrong with standing back. I do. It's because I practice the way that I practice is just with finishes always. You know, because that's the level that I play at.
Too close! Get out of range now! Move! Follow up on that! I need you to pay attention! Protect yourself! Look for your shot! That's all he got is a left hand! Protect your right side!
Round, brother. Good shit.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
I want lots of head movement this round. Lots of head movement. Yes! He's in trouble. Finish this. Beautiful. Another one. Another one. You're okay. You're okay.
Nice. Good shit. Good work. Oh, smart.
There you go.
good shit.
Stop!
Good ass shit. Let me see. I know my mind will finish and grab soon, but that's not enough.
Your winner by an unbelievable KO.
Bear, good shit, brother. Good shit. Respect. Thank you. Trying to see something. That was I'm not trying to be that guy. 4 knockdowns, no 10. It's interesting. Felt like you were mad at me. No, I wasn't mad at you. No. I'll explain what I did in the last one. I wasn't mad at you. What I did was we started, so I was just using my perks, right? I wish I looked at the fucking how many punches I threw. But that last round, the reason why I was throwing so many is because my perpetual activated. So my strategy in that fight against you was I'm gonna stam drain him round 1, and then round 2, I'm gonna just start letting out the gas tank because I don't need to worry about anything because of my perks. So it was fun. It was good shit. I wasn't mad at you, bro. I wasn't trying to clip you either. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I was like, okay, I was like, after this body rock, I think the fucking cartwheel kick is open, bro. I'm gonna just go for it. So yeah, no, that's nothing personal, bro. Keep it up. You're gonna be good. Thanks for what you do. Okay, yeah, nah. Yeah, good shit. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, that was fun. Jug for Pape. And then we gonna play our boy. What's your accept your shit? And then we're gonna Jay Scoring, are you there? Okay. What weight would you like, brother? Any weight? That. Ooh, this is gonna be a good ass fight. This is gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. I think we're both southpaw too. Be a dog fight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fight time.
Oh my god.
I'm ready. You ready?
Nice. Good parry.
Let your hands fly.
Nice. Set up. He's setting me up there with the
Cut the
feint.
angle off. Cut the angle off. Follow that up.
Mm,
Defense.
nice.
Throw the one. Hands.
Right outside the shot. Okay.
To the right. Circle to the right. Look to counter that hook. Let's go. Look to counter that hook. Watch his right. Keep your left hand up.
Ooh, nice.
Move. Hands up. It's okay. Use your defense. Use your defense now. 1 minute. Nice jam, just like that.
Mm.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Mm.
Keep throwing that overhead.
Nice.
Hey, get to work for the double.
Time.
Good round, bro. Okay, bro.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Hands high. Hands moving. Lots of footwork this round. Straight down the middle. Watch out for that pass.
GG, bro. Good shit.
Hands up. Move. Hands up. Move.
And your winner by an unbelievable knockout.
Give me a few seconds. Middleweight? Yeah, we can do middleweight. My bad. I'm looking at something on my phone. Shit.
You ready? Ready. Let's do it.
Time to work. More. Hands down.
Nice.
Keep that pressure high now. Hit him first. Great shot. Get out of there.
Ah.
Focus, hands up. Let's go. More. That's working. Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing. Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused. More.
Hmm.
Keep working. Drive for that takedown. Let's go. I need you to move. Let's back out of there. Back out of there now. Come on, keep those hands up. Oh, okay. Hey, cover up. Hands up. Right hand on your cheek. Thirty more seconds left.
That hard kick switch up is fucking me
That
up.
left hand. Keep your right up.
Good round, brother. Good shit.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
You know what to do in this round. All day, just like that. Nice hook. There it is. Protect that right.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's a very good fight. Like a sim fight. I like it.
You ready to fight?
My bad, I ain't been talking, bro.
Do it.
Last round, come on.
It's in my head. Sorry. Ouch.
Okay, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. He's hurt. Back away. Finish him. Finish him. Okay, listen, nice. He's hurt. He's hurt. Go for the finish. Hands high. Hands high.
Nice.
All right, keep pushing forward. Let's go. You really rocked him. Let's look to finish now.
That's the other thing about like the long punches also help cut off the cage. I haven't even just realized that until right now. So you really got to be careful against those strikes when you're against the cage.
Stay
Like
with
right
that
here,
hook.
where
It's
he would
landing
usually be
hard.
safe, he's not. Which is making it really hard for him to. Nice.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. He's rocked. Go forward. Go forward. Great shot. He's hurt. He's hurt. Push forward.
Nice. Ooh,
Throw them hands.
good feints. I suck at finishing, man.
Forward, forward, forward. Attack that body. Go, go, go. He's almost out of there. Nice hook.
Ooh, shit, nice. That was like a flow state counter. He would have knocked me out.
Need the takedown.
Jeez, bro, good shit.
Way to get that KO, dude. Yeah.
There's only one. That's Song Yadong. Respect, bro. Good shit.
And your winner by knockout.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna join your shit right now. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the love, bro. What's wrong? Do I need to re-invite you with something not working? I'm guessing you got the glitch. I'll re-invite you, don't worry.
Good?
More what?
Good? Okay, let's go.
Get some! That's it! That's it! We know he's gonna kick! Don't back off! There you go! Keep working! It's there! Take the uppercut! All the way! That's it! Oh yeah! Utilize the left! Straight down the middle! Nice striking! Nice hit! Keep your left eye, look out for that right! We need that takedown! Block left side! He's hurt, let's finish him! Keep moving forward! Hands, hands! Go, 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 go!
Stop! You good? Ready? Let's go.
You know what to do in this round! Keep that pressure on him! Hands, bud!
You ready, John? Good. Let's go.
Here we go. Let's get after it. Good technique. Okay, keep going. He's done. Finish him. Left hand, left hand. Keep pushing. No, he's not dead. He's hurt. He's rough. Finish him.
GG's, brother. Good shit. Good ass shit, man. Nah, you not weak, man. It was a good fight. You did well. But
And your winner by an unbelievable knockout.
oh my bad. Yeah, that'll do it.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Good. Lots of movement. Keep those hands up for me now. Lots of movement.
That's not what I
Looks great.
want.
Keep on it.
Okay, you're retreating.
There you go. Amazing jab.
Oh my gosh, every time he throws or moves, I throw my kick.
Good shot. Good shot.
Okay, I see it now. There it is. Okay.
There's a nice hook. Keep moving on him. Hands up.
Oh my god.
Come on, keep grinding. Takedown. Don't wait. Don't wait. I need you to be first now.
Oh my god.
Chin down, hands up. Stay on your zone. That was perfect. I want more of that. No more single punches. Give me punches and punches.
Every time he does, man.
Position. Good shot.
My god,
Good
come
shot.
on.
Time.
Good round, bro.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
It's your fight. Your fight. You drop. Follow up on that.
Now I can. Now I can tee
More.
off.
I need more. Defense.
Wow.
All right, come on. You gotta get that left hand up for me now. Finish. Good
Oh,
shot.
my lord.
Good shot. Keep it up. Oh, he's open for the shot. Take the shot. Don't give up. Nice one down the middle. Recover. Love that striking. Get after him. Shovel. There you go. Push the pace. Knuckles at your teeth. Do not back up. Let's go forward now. To the dome. You're okay. Let's go. You gotta move now, though. Finish. Good.
Time.
Good fight, brother.
ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Stay active. Stay on those toes and stay active, boy.
Oh shit.
Nice. Keep landing it. Just like this. Keep those hands up. Use your defense and move. He's done. Non-stop. Come on, push through it. Oh, that's a hook right there. Move forward. Double tap now. Do the move. Watch for that uppercut. He's looking to try to get that uppercut. That's it. Keep punching. You can handle that.
Fight back. Fight back.
GG's, brother. Good shit. Good fight. Good work, man. Good work. Problem, bro. Good shit, bro.
And your winner by knockout.
Thank you, man. Yeah, that's why I've been trying to tell people, bro. All of your defense starts with your distance, bro. All of it. If I'm out of round, if like I'm out of space, then you can't do anything. You know? So that's why I play the way I do. They be out there, but it don't be working. I can actually send you one, bro. That motherfucker told me, yeah, I adapted. He played the exact same, G. Feel me? He's all right. He actually took a few games off me. I beat him still, but I will send him to you eventually. Next time we're in here, I'll tell him to join up.